Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DUBKDAD. What you see here represents where I am in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Big cluster. No, I'm not gonna quit the game. It's just that I'm at the point where I don't like I don't like trading away my cards. I don't know if I got like some kind of emotional attachment to a lot of my cards or something, but it always seems to happen where all right, you guys know I got a bunch of decks. I have a bunch of decks built, and there's like cards come out or some cards that I want, and somebody said, well, I need this and this and this, and I'm like, okay. I think about it. Oh yeah, I have these three other decks that I hardly use. I'll just pull the cards they want out of those decks because I have multiples. Well, what happens is I do that too much, and then I got to go and refine those cards, and it sucks. So, borrowing from Team Slim X Symmetry, he did a video where he had put down his Dino Rabbit deck for a while, but he didn't take it apart, get rid of it. He just stuck it in a binder. So what I got here, monster binder, and I threw my Psychic deck in there, or at least the cards that the backbone of the deck. The wizards and clerics and witch, teleports, some of the staples. And I think what I'm going to do is, while it's in here, just foil out the deck as much as possible, like Ulticaius, Ultra, or KS, however the fuck, Ultra MSTs, Ultra Avarice, Ultra Reborn, Ultra Hole, Ultra Storm, or Super First Ed Storm, that kind of thing. I need another Black Rose Dragon. I have a spare German Black Rose Dragon, but I think it's going into another deck that I want to test, and I don't want to pull it out of this binder because I think once I put the shit in here, I don't want to pull it out unless I'm gonna just start playing it again. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And now I'm gonna start with my Heretics. Again, I love the deck, so I'm not taking it apart or getting rid of it. I'm not gonna be using the deck for a while, so I just threw it in the binder. And borrowing from the Kiko 25, everything's in the same sleeves. I got a bunch of baby blue sleeves, like 5 or 6 packs of baby blue sleeves, and just re-sleeved up all my decks in the same sleeve. So that way, if I decide to say, hey, you know what, I want to play Psychics today, I can pull them out of my binder. Staples that I might be missing, I can just borrow them from another deck until I can get the extras for the stick in the binder or in the monster binder. And then when I'm done, decide I don't want to look at the deck for a while, stick it back in here, and it'll be complete. So again, I got all the shit in here. Now I'm throwing the Exceeds in here. Go in there, and then I don't think I'm gonna stick everything in there because like the stuff I don't have spares of because oh yeah, I do have a spare Exabeetle, but that's my trade binder. Yeah. But like I don't know, like the tombs are going there because I'm not gonna be using the tomb in any other deck. Oh yeah, the music in the background, listening to some BDP, KRS-One, that old school shit. The Thunder and Dragon will go in here. The camera will go in here. So I won't be using that in any other deck. The Gaia Chargers will go in here. Queen Dragoon will go in here because I won't be using that in any other deck. Sword Breaker. But yeah, like Heretics, the deck's not going to reach its full potential until we get the Constellar Xyz. So I'm just put the deck down until it can be all it can be. And like with Psychics, I mean it's a solid deck, but it cannot keep up with windups. It as hard as I try. I mean, I can grind some games out and just outplay my opponent, but you know how bad it sucks when you play round after round after round of having to grind out every game. I mean, that's just not the way that's just not the way to survive in a tournament where you have to grind every game. Because in a 9-round tournament, by about the 5th round, you're just mentally and emotionally exhausted because your opponent is like, because you're looking at your opponent like, Jesus Christ, you drew the nuts too? Man, my first, second, and third and fourth opponent all had the nuts. They all opened Shark Storm, Shark Magician, and Reborn. So, and this deck, Psychics just can't deal with that kind of shit. A lot of decks can't, but the thing about Psychics is, once they do that, this deck has so much trouble breaking that lock. It's just not fast enough to break that lock. If I can establish my field and control, then yeah. But windups can do it faster off of 2 cards. Psychics takes a turn or takes a couple of turns, to lock down the game, whereas windups can do it turn 1 on their first turn. So it's just so it's in here. And then, like I said, Hieretics without the Constellar Exceeds just can't be all that it can be. I need this Photon Galaxy Eyes. It's not going to be in any other deck. Heliopolis, that might go in my Gear Jit deck so I can overlay my level 8s in the Heliopolis. And I only have one Utopia going here because I got a shitload of Utopias. So yeah, those won't go in there. Yeah, and I only have these, so I can't stick those in there. I might need them. I only have 2 Tragos, and they're fucking common. Alright, rambled long enough. Down below in the comments section, tell me a couple things. How do you feel about trading? Do you trade to get what you want? Do you trade because you like the thrill of trading? You like the thrill of buying and selling? You like the thrill of ripping off and juicing little kids? Or do you just collect? Because personally, I mean, this is my deck building binder. And then I have like 1,100 foils in here of cards cards I like but I can't get rid of, sentimental attachments or whatever. And then, here's my trade binder, Ultra Stellar Recharges and Injector Hornets I'll never be able to get rid of, wind-up cards. What else is in here? It's notable. Extra Psychic Wizards. An extra Exabeetle, extra Gaia Charger, some wind-up Zenmates. So I'll never play wind-up, so all that wind-up shit's in there. So yeah, just comment down below about that. Tell me what you think. Do you think it's a good idea to just, build a deck when you're done with it, instead of taking it apart and scrapping it, and especially if you like the deck? Do you think it's a good idea to just, just file it away until you can make it better? Or do you think it's just better just to get rid of it altogether? DUBKDAD, and I'm out.